Welcome to this Word of Hope for Tuesday, November 15th, Tuesday of the 33rd week in Ordinary Time. Once again, I am Father Luke, and I'd like to continue with a little bit of what I talked about yesterday. Yesterday, we ended with that self-reflection, where are we? And what is our relationship right now with God, the Church, and how do we see Christ as fitting into that as our Savior, our Redeemer, as we're looking toward trying to fully allow ourselves to say Christ is King, and that King is coming as that we've always hoped for. Our Gospels for yesterday and today give two very important moments of men who make themselves and put themselves in front of Christ. One is a blind man that calls out to Christ in the midst of the crowds, "See me, Lord, see me and help me see." He shouts to Christ. Today's gospel, we get Zacchaeus, who climbs the tree where the crowds may be covering him or dismissing him. He climbs the tree, and both of these men make themselves present to Christ and put themselves in front of him. And Christ has these two encounters where he is seeing them and meets them and acknowledges where they are after them making themselves known to him. He invites himself into Zacchaeus' home, and he offers what the blind man had been hoping for. That's what Jesus offers in this time of self-reflection, whether we consider ourselves worthy, unworthy, whether we're afraid to face all that we've done, whether that we may disagree or fear, or whatever that might be. What we have from these two examples is people taking the risk and putting themselves in front of Christ, really, and allowing Christ to respond, allowing Christ to be where they are at, whether it's the side of the road, up in a tree. But Christ at Christmas comes to where we are, making himself present. We have to walk and meet him where he is at just a little bit. And he will every single time make himself present to us. It would be fascinating to hear your stories when you've put yourself in front of Jesus, when you've made yourself vulnerable and came as you are, and to see how he has responded to you. We have some of the writings through the books of the saints and the writings of the saints and other stories, but the world needs your story too. That maybe your story can encourage someone. And maybe if you need some courage to do it, pick up a book. Read how so many just like us before us have put themselves in front of Christ. And you will be amazed at what courage you might be able to get and encouragement Christ can give you. God bless.